These circles, you'll see them again in just a minute.
Do you sense
Uh,
anything?
but that is
Yeah.
another
Unlike anything we've seen so far.
really cool
This
mechanic.
gets
So
better by the minute.
random encounters are not really a thing here. You actually run into battles and stuff like that. A lot of the battles I think are somewhat scripted.
Okay.
But you do have the option later on. You can actually, there's a couple of things you can do if you felt like you wanted to grind a little.
Would you say that grinding is necessary in this at all?
No.
Okay.
There, like, you never really run into, a lot of the boss battles in this are going to end up, excluding this one. This is a badass thing.
Ah, no face.
Yeah, it kind of does have that spirited away thing going on.
We can't win against that thing.
If no face hit the deal. I love that he pulls weapons out of his back.
Yeah.
Sail!
Dodge.
Watch out! Don't let him hit you.
Don't let him hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. You gotta dodge.
Mm-hmm. Very handy.
Swords.
Another thing that I like about this game is motion controls were not utilized for this game.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, even late in its even late in the Wii's life cycle, it was not mandated for this game. I don't even think it was I don't think it was used at all, if I'm not mistaken, because I played on the classic controller.
There's more. They're dropping in from above. We've got to hold on.
And this is just
There's still too many of them. This is taking too long.
as a first encounter, it's just survive kind of boss battle.
Okay, yeah, I noticed that HP bar wasn't moving a whole lot.
It's working. Let's move to the bridge.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, let's see.
Very clever.
I'll support you.
Oh, did you get a little bonus from flanking there?
Zale will draw it to the bridge. You're in.
You can from hitting from behind. You do actually do some bonus damage. Now this is a sort of a. So I'm using my, my taunt,
Right.
and the bomb gets cutscene away from me.
Oh man.
Also, so hitting him in the face was his weakness. So you see he's covering his face.
You shall not pass and stuff.
Dodge.
Oh,
Yeah. I almost kind of wish it would have done the thing where the bridge disappears and he just kind of looks down and realizes that he's about to fall.
holds up the little sign that says help.
And look, I love how he just kind of shrugs it off, says, "Well, I guess I'm over here."
I'm gonna do a bit of cough during the loading scene.
The battered eyes looked up at the sky, and the sun shone down in greeting. They set forth on the road to the city.
Whose voice was that back there? It sounded so lonely. Did she give me this power?
There's the narrator.
Why me?
Yeah, you might not want to turn on the glow in civilized areas.
Ugh. Can't
I'm
believe
trying to
I've gone
think
right
of who
without a
that
drink.
Dagran
hands are shaking.
who he reminds me of, or maybe it's just so.
We're all tired.
Maybe it's just, you know, generic Final Fantasy protagonist. I was gonna say like Balthier, but I don't think Balthier had the chin strap.
He had a little bit of
We're finally on the last stretch.
fuzz going on.
Everyone all right?
Somebody help!
He also had a lot of like rainbow-colored bracelets. So
Yes.
Oh, bloody hell. What is it now?
So, no, this was I think it was mainly a Wii thing. You'll see a lot of this where, and they try and cover it up with blur sometimes. There's a glowy Siberian tiger.
okay.
Still some kids here.
I just said.
Right. First we draw that thing away. Then the
So
kids
this
will
is kind of what you asked earlier. Is there a moral? Is there a moral thing?
Kids are safe.
Understood.
So
Kids up then.
they are mercs, but they're like you know, let's not consider this an acceptable risk.
Okay. Just a forest beast.
Well, that's really sort of an umbrella term, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of this is voice acted, but there's some also text.
Zale, where are you going?
But you'll see it in a few places. And I think it was to sort of save on the
He won't bite.
Thanks, crazy
on the
lady.
console's ability.
Crazy lady.
You'll see like certain objects or even people in the background. You'll notice a significant frame rate drop. There'll be like 5 frames per second animation, and that's sort of I think that was them just trying to save on processing power because the Wii really wasn't
Kids make him get all protected.
Yeah.
that strong.
Cute.
I can hear you, Seren.
But they will cover it up sometimes by blurring the backgrounds.
Get out of here.
I wasn't scared at all.
Kids are safe. You're in.
And one thing it kind of does is
You better not miss hearing.
I know. So your outsider ability that Zale has, if you get knocked down,
You get up again?
that too.
That's gonna leave a mark. Silly monster like this.
You Chumbawamba all over.
How will you just arrive?
Oh, there you go. So it auto reses yourself, but it also
Is everything on this
turns that
island
power off, so you have to reactivate it. And I think, like just a second ago, I think a cutscene might also reset it.
I gotcha. What restores your lives? Like once you get through combat, do they kind of get back?
Yeah, it just auto resets once you're out of the combat.
Okay.
Yeah, so they didn't go D&D rules to where you have to have a rest or anything like that.
All right, we're poachers now.
Yeah, it'll come up later, but this is sort of one of those mystic beast is testing you kind of things.
I gotcha. Gonna jump in your arm. Away!
I don't think it's a monster.
Quite the vertical.
Ooh.
Are you all
No,
right?
it just tried to
You're
kill
not
us is all.
No, we're fine now.
Doesn't make it a
Thank you, brave
monster.
knights.
Knights.
No. We're just mercenaries, working for Count Arganan.
Mercenaries? Sorry. I hope you don't mind, but I'd best be going now.
Good gracious,
Excuse me.
man.
Yeah, but apparently mercenaries are considered riffraff.
Lost another one. Come on. We can't wait any longer.
Zale, we're leaving. Come on. Zale!
Everybody was wearing just the shirt cloth or the chest cloth.
Yeah. I like the raindrops on the camera lens.
Yeah, yeah.
Open up. We got what you wanted.
And this is sort of a, like I said, it's giving more a backstory of how mercenaries are viewed. And it's sort of a, this is kind of where it sort of gets a little emotionally, like Zale
Let us in.
apparently feels lonely a lot.
We've got a man down. Please. Let's go.
He changed his tune. Guess they don't like mercenaries here either.
So what else is
And we're back.
Don't let it bother you.
Man, I am totally knackered.
All right.
Get into a bath.
Just a bit further now. Good work, everyone.
It's been a
Yeah.
rough day.
Yeah,
Zale, you
you
like
do
that
have his
man
cutscene. You
walking?
do have the
What
ability to
life we
skip
made?
cutscenes.
Thanks for
That's
the
nice.
advice. I'll bear it in mind.
She could see
You
me
did
through the
great
canyon
today,
walls.
Zale. You must be tired.
You could say that.
Why don't you go for a walk once we get to the city?
You're mercenaries? As long as you don't go burning the
Just
city,
Yeah, Mike-
people.
you're fine by
Yeah,
me.
I run
Some
into
people
everybody.
will be afraid of you, though.
Hmm.
Don't think badly of them.
I mean, probably
I'm sorry.
shouldn't have mercenaries
have
that
any
burn
money
towns
on me.
down.
Please forgive me.
Yeah.
I'd get my money back on that one.
Oh, I can see the castle.
It's good to know the bowler hat comes back in style, wherever this is.
Oh man, never run out.
Dave, you don't have to salute me every time we make our rounds.
Well, I mean, I just wanna.
All right, what was that? Just a shot of some DNA, I guess. I don't know. The world's biggest walk.
Yeah, it's a. I think this is like a welcome to the game cut kind of cutscene.
Right, right.
Yeah, because they don't. You don't get this every town you go in.
Oh, this is like your stay tuned, coming up next episode kind of thing.
Yeah, sort more or less. Like so we've just played through the prequel and now the title screen.
Yeah.
But check out the Final Fantasy art.
Can we have one more story?
Okay, but this is the last story.
Dun-dun-dun.
Excuse me.
How many chapters are there in the game?
Barman, oi!
Oh, I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Zale, back at last. Well, how'd it go?
I'll have to ask for next time I go to a bar. I'll have to ask for a drink that way. Just frantically jumping up and down, flapping my
Save the
arms.
business talk for later. It's time to get smashed.
It's true. You all did very good work today. Tomorrow's a day off. Rest up.
Yes! Zale, have a few drinks with me, just for an hour or 7.
Same old
Just
Surrey.
that fantasy wife
You
beater.
call this resting up?
I
Yep.
want to talk. I always see you strolling back in at dawn.
What can I say? I enjoy going for long walks and watching the sunrise.
All right, now it's telling me like I can look around. It's just interesting introducing mechanic. It's sort of a if something's meant to capture your attention, it gives you the option to kind of just look around. It's just a little.
Are those banknotes all from different countries?
And then it took me a minute to notice that there was an arrow pointing where I
Traveller's
should
put
look.
there as a good luck charm. Means they'll get back here safe. Not all of them do, of course. But I'll keep the tavern in
cool.
business, so they can come back when they like.
And it just kind of lets you. So this is where you kind of get introduced to some of the other characters. I think
Just being paranoid.
for the most
Keep
part,
my
this is
sword
going to
in
be
top
who
shape.
you stick with.
Can't relax otherwise.
I mean, but of course,
That doesn't
as
make you
as with
paranoid.
any RPG, you do get
Does
more
make you a
characters
bit of a
later.
worrywart.
Okay.
How long ago did we start up our band of mercenaries? You and me are the only ones still standing from back then.
I know.
Guy up there is just going ham, playing some Blues Travelers.
Oh, wait till I actually talk to him later.
Oh no.
Hey, kid,
And this was their
you on your own?
some more exposition when they first met.
Same as me then.
Hey, we wore full shirts back then. Man, we were crazy.
Well, come on,
And the guy liner.
come with me.
That's where all their paychecks go.
Oh no, he totally is Balthazar. Look at the bracelets.
Yeah.
Balancing on the
I mean,
edge
not
of a knife.
Balthazar, Balthier.
That's
Yeah.
how we live our lives. I'm not gonna make you live like this forever, Zale. I promise you.
And he also asked the barber for the
First chance we get. We're
for the
moving
vanilla
up in
ice
the world.
special on the sides.
We've all lost a lot in the war. Things that were important to us. But we'll get them back.
Yeah. You said something the day we decided to become mercenaries. We'll all be knights one day. You'll see. I've never
Are we
forgotten.
gonna have another
those
flashback?
words.
Me neither. And this job could be our break. Count Argon.
No,
is very
thankfully it
ambitious.
doesn't
Rumor
it
has
doesn't
he's
really
quietly building up an
overdo
army,
it. I mean, but
and I
it
don't need
does
to quell the monsters.
it does have a flashback
If we
thing
show
going
him
on.
what we can do, that could be us he's recruiting. We'll do it.
Yeah. We will. Any thoughts?
It's a mystery.
So it kind of has
There
this
must have been
knights in
some
this who are
kind of sacred
revered
place you
the same
stumbled
way as they
on.
were kind of
Maybe the
medieval
guardian
times.
angel of Lazarus
gotcha.
Island is looking out for you.
There's a guardian angel.
Nope, I just made it up. But I do feel like our luck is changing. I hope so, anyway.
Come on, Yuri.
Also, Zale, if you
Why don't
clap
sing
your
with the rest
hands,
of us?
fairies will exist.
I can do without all
Really?
the shouting and singing and
Nope.
spilling things.
No,
I was
look at
2
yourself,
feet
Clara.
from. I was 2 feet from you while you were talking.
Yeah, this is sort of dialogue options. I don't know if there's any right or wrong answer
But my services
as
don't
far
extend
as
to socialising
relation.
in
I don't think there's a
the pub.
relationship
Can't all
development
be
thing.
delightful social butterflies like Seren. Anyway,
I don't have to like you.
upstairs.
In other words,
Using magic really wears me out. More than you
I'm
might
assuming since this
realise.
was in the 2000s that, or the 2010s, that there's no romance outside of the, like, one
He's just
female
one of
character
those
the main
people
character
tends
will
to
meet.
keep to himself, you know?
Mhm.
I bet he
Very
likes us
astute.
deep down.
you're very Scottish.
Hey, Lowell.
It's true. You are the most beautiful woman I have ever laid eyes on.
Well,
You've melted
Ah,
my
yes. And
battle-hardened heart.
Lowell is
I feel
is
like
going
a
to be
new
the
man.
token womanizer.
Would you like to order a drink?
Just being near you fills me with light and magic and joy.
I'll come back when you've decided what you want to drink.
Hey, looks like that one will be a challenge.
this is like when AI talks to each other.
What do you think, Zale?
Yeah. Lowell, are you saying that no means yes?
My dad gave me some advice before he died. He said, son, if you see a beautiful woman, you have to flirt with her. It's rude not to.
Died at the ripe
My
old age of
granddad said so
25.
And the blacksmith next door.
Murdered by another,
dad didn't say that.
by someone's husband.
Then it's a good thing I'm here. It's the golden rule of being a man. I never break it. Not ever.
Come to think of it, I don't
So,
remember my
in
dad.
short, you like flirting.
I don't like it. I live it. It's a big responsibility, being a fine specimen of a man like myself.
Wait, does this mean you've even tried flirting with Marania?
Of course.
Yeah, you sure are
It's
pulling that
just-
ascot off.
She didn't even notice I was flirting with her.
What about Seren?
Well, I only like women. Ah! Watch it, Seren!
Hey,
Oh, I'm sorry. My hand must have
take that,
slipped.
gender
But
politics.
don't worry. Next time it'll find its mark.
You can pack that in.
Your friends
I
are
do
definitely
actually kind
a
of like
rowdy
Seren as a
bunch.
character.
Sorry. I hope
It's a
we're not
trope, but
causing
it's a
scene.
well-used one.
Yeah.
Actually, as mercenaries go, you all seem really nice. My name's Ariella. My dad owns the tavern. You'll be staying here for a while, right? Just ask me if you need anything.
Boy,
Thanks.
the M word.
I'm Zale, by the way.
Zale. That's a nice name. Why
Yeah,
do you
you'll
think
like
it's so
you'll
far
notice
down?
like mercenaries is almost like a slur in this
Right.
game.
Really? That's wonderful. All the hustle and bustle is too much for some people, but I love it.
Is it always this crowded?
Normally there aren't quite so many people, but it's Lady Callista's wedding soon.
Boy, they got that barmaid outfit down pat, didn't
You
they?
don't know? She's the only daughter of the former count.
I
The
like
wedding's not for another month.
Lowell
but it's
back
already
there
the
just
talk of the town.
stuck in a loop, him and his belts.
Oh, I bet it's gonna be
Yeah,
such an
it's,
extravagant wedding.
It's just like like I said, it's a save on assets kind of thing. I think everybody
Yeah.
just has
It's
a
whole different
a
world.
loop animation,
Nothing like the life of a mercenary.
and then but most people are standing still.
Hey,
or just idly walking.
Yeah.
Wow, Seren. This must be record time.
What, you think I'm drunk? Look, I'm as sober as whatever's normally sober. Anyway, get some alcohol in ya.
I'm a bit lost here.
Seren does appear to have become slightly incoherent.
So I think as far as story goes, Seren is actually, I think she's an alcoholic.
Look,
because she mentioned
if you're
earlier that
drinking, then
her
I'll
hands
have to
start
get
to
another
shake if she
drink.
doesn't drink.
Yeah, her story is just battling the DTs.
Oh, Zale.
Yeah.
While I was at the bar, you turned into a rather handsome chap.
Why? What? Why?
But I'll tell you something about handsome chaps, Zale. Right, being handsome's not enough for them. They're all shallow chaps.
I do
lying
like her
chaps,
interaction with
cheating
Zale. She
chaps.
makes him
And if they're
uncomfortable
handsome on
always.
top, I'm supposed to fall for him. And I know one handsome chap who's all three. Oh, look! There he is.
Hey, at least you admit I'm handsome.
See what a horrible flirt he is? Don't you dare turn into that, Zale.
Don't turn into a raging alcoholic like her either.
I'm glad I have so many good role models.
They're married.
Oh, Zale. Seems you had something of a hard time of it today. Are you alright? No serious wounds?
Everyone has feathers.
Yeah. Now, Mariana, she's another sorcerer character. And they sort of play her.
But that doesn't mean you'd be happy to lose your life.
So
in the
she's got the,
process.
the whole gothic Lolita vibe going on. But she also,
You don't want to be a mercenary forever. You want
she
to live
also
your life for
does not
yourself.
seem to have a
At least
full
that's the impression I get.
comprehension of
Yeah, eventually. That's the
social
idea.
cues.
Okay.
Then don't be too reckless. You don't want something awful.
It's
to
kind of
happen
interesting
before
how
you
they play.
reach that
Like,
goal.
I don't
There's no
know,
arguing
like
against that.
nothing that I read hinted at it, but she's sort
about
of
you, Lauren?
played.
You seem even less like the
They
type
also
to be in
make
our line of
they
work.
sort of make her seem like she's on the spectrum, but not in a
Can't
way,
say.
which is kind of interesting.
Okay.
But we all have our reasons for fighting.
But it does
Perhaps
make the
one day you'll
dialogue.
find out mine.
It does make the dialogue
Reasons for
somewhat
fighting.
colorful.
That's something to think about.
We'll be busy from now on. Better go out and enjoy the city while you can. Here's the money we earned today. I'll leave it in your hands. We could do with some new gear. After that, you should take a look around
All
the
right.
city. I'll see you out there
Yeah.
later.